We're back, having watched a run-through of the show, which will be broadcast tomorrow, right here at banddirector.com during halftime. If you're watching the game, get right over to banddirector.com when it's time to watch. My final guest during this webcast tonight is Christine Norton, who's the assistant to Brian Prado, and you work with all things U.S. Army All-American, right?
Yes, definitely. This past fall, I was a selection tour director, so I had a chance to see the students' names and faces before they came down to Bowl Week. And I managed the tour from our offices in New Jersey. And then when we came down here to Bowl Week, it was nice to know many of their names as they started checking in on Monday. And I oversaw the tours as they went throughout the country. So it's a nice little gig that I had, and I've assisted Brian Prado throughout the year as well. I originally started out on the selection tour last year, but prior to that, I was the drum major in 2009 for the All-American Band.
So you're another person very connected to this organization.
Yes, absolutely.
And you were drum major, and when you were back in your high school band, you were also a drum major for...
Yes.
You had been drum major for more than a year?
2 years, and my assistant director came to me with a poster for the U.S. Army All-American Marching Band and said, "I really think you'd be great at this." And I said, "This is horrifying, but okay, I'll give it a shot." And I did, and it certainly worked out in my favor.
That's awesome. So you were selected as drum major. They watched film of you?
Yes.
So I see.
So it works very similarly. We've obviously gotten through a lot of the technical issues as technology has improved, but it worked in a very similar way where we would audition online. And the best part about that is that the students never have to travel. It doesn't cost a thing to participate in this program thanks to the generosity of our sponsors.
That's awesome. Sponsors: Jupiter Band Instruments, Majestic, Mapex. They're sponsors.
Yes.
And who else? Who else do we have to thank for this incredible thing? Dumoulin for the uniforms. Very, very important.
Yes.
So there's, Christine, you are just. We were just talking before we went on the air. The group's going to play the national anthem for the first time.
We are, and it's a very exciting moment. We've never been able to do this before. This is the 8th year of the program, and to finally say that we are able to play the Star Spangled Banner in a very emotional setting is key. And I think that these students, to have this experience, are very fortunate, and they know that,
right.
and they're very aware of the privilege they've been given, and they're so appreciative of it as well.
So those friends and family and fans of the band and the football, tune in early so you can see the Star Spangled Banner. That's important. And then after this whole experience is over, there's a big wrap-up party back here at headquarters.
Yes, there is, and they will have the chance to watch their show that they did during halftime of the All-American Bowl. And then we also have a senior leader in the Army come and discuss the whole week with the students. The lead director will come back and speak, Dr. Holland, and we will kind of wrap things up in that way, kind of as a final goodbye. So the students tomorrow officially become alumni, so they officially become a part of our family, and a lot of the people that you've spoken to during this webcast are a part of that family, that alumni family.
Enthusiastic members of that family.
Yes, we really do care about this program, and we love giving back.
That's great. And a lot of tears, a lot of goodbyes.
Yes, we call the moments in the tunnels after the game, or after the halftime show has ended. That's kind of the kiss and cry moment. The band director will speak to the students, and everyone sheds tears. It is an emotional experience, having a giant American flag hanging over the stadium where you're able to perform. It's awesome. And incredible.
It's putting the music to work for a wonderful function.
Yes.
Well, thank you very much for being our closer, our final guest, and we're asking everybody to watch tomorrow, and please, watch the halftime show here at banddirector.com, and watch the. I would imagine if we're doing the Star Spangled Banner, it's going to be on nationwide television, which is one of the great gifts about playing that piece, and it should be quite an emotional moment. But everybody, please dial in. It's going to be great fun. The U.S. Army All-American Marching Band, and it's be a, yes, and then you would be able to hit buttons at banddirector.com and watch these broadcasts at a later date. And you could do that.
We're gonna watch the show again.
We're gonna watch the show again. Thank you. I can't understand why you take a 65-year-old man and whisper to him from 60 feet away.
Thanks for watching, everybody.
Thanks for watching, and enjoy the show.